Hello, dear students. Today we are going to learn a new poem from a Balbharati textbook. That is poem number 15, My Books. First, we shall see the recitation and then you will get the explanation. Poem number 14, My Books, written by Anonymous. I love my books, they are the homes of queens and fairies and knights and gnomes. Each time I read, I make a call on some quaint person, large or small, who welcomes me with a hearty hand and leads me through his wonderland. Each book is like a city street, along whose winding way I meet new friends and old who laugh and sing and take me off adventuring. So, this is the way you have to say the poem, recite it, and learn it. Now, we shall see the explanation of our poem. The first stanza says, I love my books, they are the homes of queens and fairies and knights and gnomes. Means the books which we read, there are many pictures and many characters in it, and these characters, such as queens, fairies, knights, gnomes, all of them stay in the books. So, whenever we read the book, we find them there. And that's why the poet says that the books are homes, means these people or these characters, they stay in these books, and that's why the poet says that books are homes for all of these characters. Then we see in the next stanza of the poem, each time I read, I make a call on some quaint person, large or small, who welcomes me with a hearty hand and leads me through his wonderland. That means the poet says that whenever I read a book, I make a call, means I think about someone. Either it's a quaint person, large or small. Means quaint is unusual or old fashioned but still very attractive. We might have watched so many movies like Smurfs, right? These are unusual characters, so we call them as quaint person. Large or small. Large can be as large as a gigantic person or as small as a dwarf. No, they are very interesting. And then the poet says, whenever I read books, I get to know some quaint person. Either he is large or small, but whatever kind of person he is, he welcomes me with a hearty hand. He welcomes the poet. As he reads the book, he is welcoming him. And then as the poet keeps on reading the books, what this person is taking him through the journey or showing the wonderland to the poet. The next stanza says, each book is like a city street along whose winding way I meet new friends and old who laugh and sing and take me off adventuring. Means every time I read a new book, every book is like a city street. As the street we see, no, it has different turns, left turn, right turn, U turn, and we don't know what is going to come next. Same way happens when the poet reads the books. He doesn't know what's going to happen next, and every book is like a city street along whose winding way the poet is meeting new friends and old who laugh and sing. Now here the new and the old friends are like, as he starts reading the book, he knows some of the characters already. By the end, he comes to know some more characters. So the poet says, all the characters whom he already knows is someone who he has already read about. And the new friends are the new things which come along and the new characters which are told to him as he keeps on reading. And both of these friends, they laugh, sing, and then take the poet adventuring, means they take the poet to a whole new world, to a whole new land. And children, we see that whenever we read a book, as we keep on reading books, we go to another world. We just think that we are there. Though physically we sit here, but mentally we reach into another world of a whole new story. Example, you have watched movies of Harry Potter, Mowgli. Watching movies and reading books are two different things. When you watch, you just see whatever is there in front of you and your mind does not work. But when you read, you imagine all those things happening, you create a world, and then you just think that you are there present along with all the characters. So it's very important to read so you can have wonderful imagination, improve your communication skills, your thinking power, and reading books helps you in a lot new ways. Also in the poem we see many silent words like nights. Here the K is silent. We only pronounce it as nights. Then gnomes. GNOMES is pronounced as gnomes. We'll see the meanings of all these things in the next class. And then the another thing which I would like to tell you about is reading books is really very important. When you read books, your knowledge increases. As it is told, you go to another world. You think that you are already present with them. Just imagine Harry Potter, you must have seen. When you read it, no, you can all create all the things into your mind and you can be present. You can be one of the students in the same institute where Harry Potter was studying. Instead of seeing, it is always good to read. So you can chart out things, just imagine about all those things. And books are our best friends. You all know. We always say this thought, right? Books are our best friends. Everything will go, but the books will always be with there whenever you feel lonely, sad, scared. And there are different types of books. If you read a horror book, you'll start feeling scared. You'll think that, yeah, it's all present just beside me. So that is the power of book. Whatever book you read, it gives a great impact on your mind, on your thinking, and you can surely reach into another world. It will also help you develop your personality. People will start liking you because you have gained lots of knowledge where you can share it with all your friends, and then you will be like, wow, he's so smart, she's so smart, I would like to be her friend, I want to be his friend, and everybody would love to be with you. So reading books helps you in a lot many ways. I hope you understand the poem and you all practice reading. Read different kinds of stories, different books, and everybody has to comment one thought regarding books or importance of books in the comment section. So I come to know that you really understand what we are learning in this poem. Have a nice day. Complete all the hard words, write it down in your notebook, and let's meet in the next class. Thank you.